Hey Ray, welcome. It's good to see you.
I didn't want to miss the last night.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming. Okay, here comes everybody. Right, let's put everyone on mute just to block out any background noise. Welcome, JJ. Welcome, Mark. And Anne's here again. Whoa, look at those colors, Lee. You're blinding me. Hi, Mari. Hi, Barbara. Christine's back. Good to see you. Hi, Reese. Galaxy Tab. Welcome. Anthony's here, the birthday boy from this week. Good evening, Nancy and Barb. And Peter's here as well. I wonder if he's got the possum or the wombat with him tonight. We'll wait a couple more seconds. Let a few more people join in. Hi, Leanne. Welcome. Good to see you. All righty. Anne-Marie's here as well. Welcome, Anne-Marie. Great. Garrett's here. Welcome, Garrett. Good to see you here.
Hi.
Hello.
On your first one, I think I'd come in and be on your last one as well.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, we are going to get started. Cassandra's here. Fantastic. Welcome, welcome. And Keith, we can please make sure that we all stay on mute just to minimize any background sounds as well. Alrighty, so good evening and welcome to our final practice for my birthday month. I'm Josie Thomson and I will facilitate this evening's mindfulness meditation practice. So let's smile and be happy to be connecting here together right now. So give yourself permission to just put your busy day to one side and allow yourself to fully arrive. Just wind down, have a break, and let's cultivate some calm and ease into the evening. Now, as you know, this session will be recorded, so you will have access to all the recordings for replay at any time. Your video is defaulted to be on so that I can supervise our practice together. Please stay on mute just to minimize distractions. Now, don't think at any point in time, because your mind wanders, that you're doing it wrong. Just disciplining our awareness, our attention, our concentration is the whole point of the whole practice. So when your mind wanders, just gently usher it back to the practice, to my voice, and to your breath. Now, at the bottom of the page, there's a little chat icon. If you click on that, if you have any questions or comments throughout the practice, feel free to type it in and I'll stay on after the practice and answer those questions for you. So this is a special space for you to just stop, to reflect, to connect, and also reset and create a little bit of space that hopefully will ease you into better sleep for the night as well. Please just look after yourself. If at any point in time it feels uncomfortable, open your eyes and just keep a steady downward gaze in front of you. I've sent you an email with all the information about these practices. You don't need any previous experience, just need an open mind. Now remember that the goal of this practice is not to empty your mind. The goal is actually to tame and train your attention and concentration, so that when you ever get triggered by anything on the outer world, instead of decentering, you actually stay centered and you have this reserve of calmness, of peacefulness and clarity of mind so that you can navigate whatever you need to deal with. Now I'm going to lead us through our mindfulness practice for this evening, which is a meditation for stress and anxiety. Now, this mindfulness practice was developed by what's called mindfulness-based stress reduction expert, someone by the name of Bob Stahl. And this practice is best done by being in a comfortable but alert state. So hopefully we've got that right. Then after our practice, we'll look at today's reflection question, which is, what are you grateful for? So let us begin. So I invite you now to just roll back your shoulders, lift them right up, and then drop And release your shoulders and release any tension from your neck and shoulders. Let's do that again. Let's roll our shoulders back, lift them right up, and just release. Really good. I invite you now to sit up tall with your back straight but relaxed, and your entire body just soft and heavy. Keep both feet flat on the ground and your hands resting gently on your lap. And when you're ready, let's close down our eyes if that's comfortable for you. Otherwise, just have a soft downward gaze in front of you. And let your body be heavy. And give yourself permission to set aside your day and to be here together, connected right now. Your breath is natural, breathing through your nose. As we breathe in deep and breathe out long. Breathe in calm and breathe out peace. As we begin, remember to have no expectations, no judgments, just simple observation. Let's breathe in deep and breathe out long. Now, as we begin this meditation for anxiety and stress, take a moment to thank yourself for being here. For taking this time to be present, to go inside into your own lives. Let's connect with your mind and body with a mindful check-in. Feeling any sensations, any holdings, any tightness in the body, as well as feeling into your mood. Just check it out. Simply observe, feeling into your emotions. And just acknowledging whatever's being felt and letting go. No judgment, just breathe. Now, very gently, withdrawing the awareness from the mindful check-in, let's bring our attention to the breath. Being mindful of the breath in the abdomen. Noticing the expansion on the inhalation and the release on the exhalation. Breathing in and breathing out with awareness. noticing the breath as it enters the body and trace it all the way down to the abdomen. And then noticing the breath as it leaves the body. Breathe in deep. Breathe out long. Breathe in calm. And breathe out peace. Now, withdrawing the attention from breathing, we'll shift our focus to a body scan, feeling into this body, into this world of sensations, thoughts, and emotions, and acknowledging whatever is being experienced. Whatever arises in the body, or perhaps at times even in the mind and emotions, acknowledging and letting it be. Just breathe. Now, breathe into your whole body. We may notice from time to time tensions, tightness, achiness. And if we can allow any of these areas to soften, by all means, let that happen. Breathe. It's also important to know that if we're unable to soften, our practice informs us to just let be. Let whatever sensations ripple and resonate wherever they need to go. The same applies even to our thoughts and emotions, letting them be. Just witness, no judgment, and gently focus your awareness on your breath. Breathe. Be kind to any anxious thoughts that arise with mindful inquiry. As we're feeling into this body and mind, we may at times continue to experience some anxious thoughts or worries or fears. And there are times when we can use the practice of mindfulness, of inquiry, of investigating, to discover potentially the underlying causes of our fears. if it happens that even after practicing the body scan and mindful breathing, that we're persisting with some anxious feelings, bringing attention to those feelings themselves right now, to acknowledge what's being felt, feeling into the fear without judgment, just simple observation where you can let be and let go. Breathe in deep and breathe out long. Breathe in calm. Breathe out peace. Breathe in love. And breathe out fear. Now, let's wade into your feelings with compassion and gentleness. Gently place your hands on your heart center. Just as we sometimes put our toes into the water to acclimatize to the water temperature slowly, bit by bit, we should very gently dip our toes into feeling fear. Just acknowledging what's there, feeling into any fear with awareness. Breathe. Notice the connection of your hands to your heart space. Notice the connection of yourself with yourself. Notice the rise and fall of your chest with your inhalation and the release with the exhalation. Notice there's no need to try to analyze or figure things out. Just feeling into the experience of feeling fearful or worried or anxious, and just letting it be. Observe, let it be, and let it go. Breathe. And whatever arises, equally acknowledging and letting it be. This is how we feel into the heart of fear. Just listening with such compassion. No need to push ourselves more than we can handle, but just working with the edges, feeling into the anxiety and acknowledging. As we learn to be with things as they are, we may discover the underlying causes of our fear and pain. Breathe. And now, gently withdrawing from the mindful inquiry practice, come back to the breath again. Return your hands gently to your lap. Breathe in and out. Feeling the breath fill up the abdomen, the belly expanding on the inhalation and relaxing and falling on the exhalation. Breathing in and breathing out with awareness. Just staying present to each breath in and out. Take a moment now to watch your thoughts. Just like we're watching the breath coming and going, we can even begin watching the very thoughts as we think them, as though we're watching the clouds floating by in the sky. Like sitting at the edge of a river, just watching whatever is floating downstream. Breathe. Begin to observe the mind and even the thoughts of anxiety or fear are nothing but passing mental phenomena like clouds. Observing any fearful, anxious thoughts as just mental events that come and go. Observing the mind as if you're a third party, observing your thoughts, noticing the ever-changing nature of thoughts, just coming and going. As we become aware of thoughts and the traps we find ourselves in, we can become free. Breathe. And now, gently coming back to the breath. Just be mindful breathing in and breathing out. As we begin to end this meditation on working with anxiety, let's take a moment to remember all those that are being challenged with these feelings, all those living with fear and worry. Let us extend our well wishes of healing, of peace, to all those living in fear. May we take these moments now to thank yourself for proactively turning into your fears and working with them. As we acclimatize ourselves to our fears, may we not be so challenged by them. May all beings, wherever they are, may they be free from fear, and may all beings be at peace. Breathe. Now, let's take the time to slowly end our meditation. Please take one more deep, slow breath in and release. Begin to bring your awareness back into its form. Move your feet, feeling the contact of the feet to the floor. Move your fingers and your hands. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. There you are. I invite you now just to check in with yourself. A little bit of a scan. How are you feeling? What's your state of being in this moment right now? And you can share your answer in the chat box. And remember, there's no right or wrong answers. There's no judgment. Just simply observe. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, Reese is feeling drained. Helen is feeling calm and peaceful. Leanne's feeling calm. Lee's very calm, almost euphoric. Christine, calm and sleepy. Wayne's feeling calm. Narelle's very sleepy. I'm glad you stayed awake. Nancy's relaxed and calm. Heather's calm, relaxed. Jane's content, proud of herself. Beautiful. Barb's calm and relaxed. And Marie. There was a lot in tonight's meditation. Yeah, there was. Tonight was a heavy duty one. And I'll tell you why I chose it in a moment. Barbara feeling peaceful, good for bed. Narelle didn't stay awake. Okay. More focused tonight for Helen. Marie very relaxed. Eugene connected. Yolandi, observer of stresses, not part of it. Beautiful. Amy more centered. And my sister's here. Hey Maria, hi George. So the reason I chose this practice tonight was I was really mindful that this is our final one for the month. And I've had a few people reaching out and feeling a little anxious and fearful about it. And I want to reassure you that just because this practice is the end for this month, there are more options coming. So I'm not going to abandon you, okay? And stress, anxiety, fear are very commonplace at the moment. So I wanted to give you something that was pretty full on. Remember, you have access to every one of these evening meditations on an ongoing basis at any time you like. So you should all have that link now. So those will be available to you on an ongoing basis, okay? This one here, when you find yourself getting really freaked out, there's a lot there. We go into breath, we go into emotion, we go into body awareness. You've got the whole lot here. It is an advanced practice. But with practice, this is your first time. So if you felt a little challenged by it, it's perfectly normal. But as you find you've already had one sitting with it, you do it another time and already you're going to find some comfort. And you do it a third and fourth time and you'll find that you'll easily be able to narrate this for yourselves and retain and sustain a consistent state of calmness as you navigate the challenges of the world. All right, Garrett says, I wanted to thank you, Josie. 2 things I took away from the previous session and practice over the month. Breathing calm, breathe out peace. Also, biofeedback, looking up and smiling is very helpful. Absolutely. Breathe out peace feels better than breathe out fear. Yeah, that's true. And sometimes it's because you're labeling what you're feeling. All right. But with time, you'll start to alchemize your association or relationship with the word fear as being just another word. Right? At the moment, it has a certain association which triggers an emotional and a mental response. But with practice, it just becomes another word. Right? So you'll be able to say, I'm feeling fearful, and not have the emotional and mental reaction to the label. All right? And that's my wish for you. So let's check in on tonight's reflection question. Tonight's reflection question is, what are you grateful for? So I really want to give you some time to think about, tune in, and what are you grateful for at this time? See, Anne-Marie's grateful for life. Thank you. Helen as well, for life as well. Cass, so grateful for deepening my meditation practice. Absolutely, well done. Leanne, for my family. Christine, feeling safe and happy with my partner and family. Nancy, grateful for being able to take part in these sessions, which has helped me to practice being calm in times of anxiety. Well done, Nancy. These sessions and my wellness, for Barbara. Grateful for meditation sessions. They've helped me immensely. And you deserve an A+ for persistence. Eugene, extra time. Yeah. Health, my beautiful girls, for Reese. Health meditation techniques for Wayne. Heather, for the world slowing down and the environment and nature having a break. Yolandi, my health and support network. Eugene, extra time to reflect on what matters most. Lee, the love of my little family. Narelle, grateful for you sharing these sessions. They've helped a lot. Helen, grateful for being guided into these sessions. Thank you. My heart's exploding with gratitude for you as well. And and Peter says, grateful for sunsets, breath. 2009, good friends and grandchildren. Good. Garrett, the connections and compassion people are finding amongst each other all over the world. Absolutely. And humor as well. I've got a little treat that I'd like to give you all. And before I do that, I want to take a photo with your permission. Okay, so if you haven't got your camera on, I'd really love it if you put your camera on. And what I'd love you to do you all know how to do the little heart shape? Yeah? So on the count of 3, I'd like you to all do a heart shape, and I'm going to do a screenshot, and I'm actually going to send it to you, okay? All right, so on the count of 3, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, thank you. I will send that to you with tonight's practice. So before we leave one another, I really want to thank you for sharing this space with me this month. You've really made it extra special for me, and I really hope that you've enjoyed it. I'd really love to share a really special poem with you, and I invite you now to just close down your eyes and relax and listen. The poem is called The Present Moment. The present moment, as small and brief as it may seem, a blink of an eye, a flap of a butterfly's wing, a single breath is more real than any thought we've ever entertained. A thought is just a thought and nothing more. The present moment is the only place where we really are. It's more alive than our past can ever be. It's more alive than a future that hasn't yet come. And we have so much to lose if we let it get away. This is the fleeting window of time where choices are made. Because what we do in the present moment affects the very next moment and becomes the direction we choose to go. If we wait for the right time to follow our dreams, to tell someone that we love them or forgive them, then that opportunity may never happen. In the present moment, our fears and worries can be met with soft acceptance. A thought is a thought and nothing more. The present moment, as small and brief as it may seem, a blink of an eye, a flap of a butterfly's wing, a single breath is more powerful than we can imagine. If we take a pause, we have so much to gain. We move from doing to being. So in this present moment, right here, right now, breathe. Okay, you can open your eyes now. Thank you for listening to that. I thought that might be a nice way to end our time together. I'm so grateful for all of you, and this has been such an amazing experience. You've been a wonderful group. It's been a wonderful 4 weeks together. So going forward, I encourage you to stay in touch and continue your meditation. Please, please, please practice self-care now and always. And just know the amazing journey that you're on. And thank you so much for doing the work that you're doing to help yourself. This is such important work, helping to raise awareness and consciousness of the world by doing it for yourself. And what you're doing is amazing. So please don't ever forget that. Thank you for being you, and thank you so much for sharing this experience with me. So if you'd like to unmute and wish each other well, happy to do that. And I'll also stay on and let you know what next steps are, and you're going to get an email, hopefully tonight or tomorrow morning, with the plans for May.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Josie.
Thank you, Josie.
Thank you.
Yeah. Really, really enjoy.
Love your work, Josie.